you are not going to miss your inspired action. So do not stress yourself with it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Manifesting with Shiv Amod. This is episode 3 of our series called The Key to Manifesting Your Specific Person. The other episode of this series will be linked in the description box below. And today's topic is forced action versus inspired action. And now let's get into today's video. So especially if we are manifesting something which is of great importance to us, what we tend to do, we tend to make sure that we are doing everything right, and that affects our manifestation. And you may ask how. Number 1, hyper alertness towards our goals. When we are hyper focused towards our desire, we never let our creative mechanism or the subconscious mind let it do its work properly. For example, if you sow the seed, you're not going to take it out every day to see if it has sprouted or not, and if you'll do so, the seed will not sprout. And same is the thing with our subconscious mind. You have sown the seed of your desire in your subconscious mind. Let it work with its own pace. But with your logic, you want to take care of everything, and your hyper alertness jam your creative mechanism. Number 2, keeping our desires on pedestal. We make the creation center of our world instead of the creator, the I amness or the awareness which is within. What we tend to do, we put all our awareness towards our creation. Number 3, excess potential. When you are hyper focused or obsessed with your desires, it creates excess potential towards your desires. And you know that nature is all about balance. So to balance that energy, nature has to give you more resistance in order to achieve your desires. So you'll never be able to take the path of least resistance while manifesting your excess potential desires. But we are the creators of our life. We can choose to become a new and different version of ourselves right here, right now. It is just a decision away. We need to decide and stick by our decision. Let us know few steps that will help us to attract inspired actions towards us. Number 1, stop worrying about inspired action. If you are too concerned about taking inspired action, most probably you're always in your head over-analyzing everything, therefore not letting the flow of energy do its work. So you need to take the hunches by listening to what your heart is saying. And I know many of us have not built that relationship with our own self. So you need to build a relationship by listening to what your heart is saying and understanding it. And it will come through experience. Number 2, start thinking in terms of possibilities. In this way, the end goal will become more and more clear every day. You do not have to worry about emotions. They will be generated automatically. Fear, anxiety, discouragement, all these emotions come up when we are identified with the undesirable end result. So what we need to do, we need to identify with the possibility of getting our desires, and we need to dwell on it. For example, if you go to a coffee shop and you see a couple having fun together, instead of being jealous with them or saying that I'm never going to have this experience, my life sucks and all that shit, ask yourself, how would it feel if you and your specific person would be here together sharing a coffee? What would be his order? Ask yourself all these questions, and that will really help you to think in terms of possibilities, and that will elevate your mood. Number 3, consciously deciding to focus on one thing for the next 30 days. For example, I'm going to see how am I reacting when I am in the traffic, and that will really help you to become aware of your own reactions and change them if you want to. I know that these steps do not relate with your inspired actions directly, but I also know once you change your mindset, you change the flow of energy and you attract more inspired actions towards you because you're not chasing your desires. Share with me your stories about inspired actions in the comment box below. I'm excited to hear them. Thank you for joining me today. In my next video, I will be talking about state or living in the end. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one.